the list, Patricia, called Operation R. Police trying to track down paedophiles in England that had been buying paedophilia off the internet and using the credit card details. Police called it Operation R. Do you ever know about it?
Yeah. There's another one, isn't it, called Labour 25.
That's right, Labour 25, yeah. Yeah, well, what that fella's done, that fella there, he's a reporter. He's a reporter for Pie and Mash Films, award-winning. And what he's done, he's gone to Ireland.
Must have got rid of pies.
And tracked down, and interviewing people that's, he's trying to cover it up, you see. And he's uncovering it bit by bit.
Yeah, so, the audio were bad on it, Mark.
Pal.
Hello?
Hey up, it's Martin. Listen, how can I sit here and listen to an intelligent conversation with you two when you've got a slavering bastard with an echo button in all time?
Shut up, you fucking bionic man. Thank you, Martin. Shut up, you fucking mixing cunt.
Dick. Are you fucking near Pine Avenue or something? I wish you were.
Shut up, silly bionic cunt. Go back to sleep.
I'll tell you something, I'd love to put you to sleep.
I'll fucking put you to sleep.
Hey, don't tell that from penis, man.
Fucking Jesus, Mick. I don't know how you'll cope with him.
Aye, you don't fucking know me, Mick, that's why. Aye.
I don't know. I'm off anyway. It's getting fucking cold in my old garage. Put heating on your target. Can't I took my fucking radiator, didn't I?
Get a combustion stove.
How are you doing, Martin?
I'm not bad, Mark. Yourself?
Catch you all tomorrow.
Yeah, catch you later, Mick.
Bedroom tax, by the way. I got a letter the other day, and my bedroom tax comes in 1st of April.
Yours does?
Yeah, £21 they're going to take off me every week for bedroom tax.
You told them to fuck off.
You can't tell them to fuck off, can you? What it is, Martin, it's their way of getting you out of house, that's what it is. It's their way of throwing me out.
How many bedrooms is your house?
17.
Fucking hell, you want some more workshops then?
No, it's a 3-bedroom house, and they're saying 2 bedrooms not doing all. I thought to me, I want to say to them, get yourself fucking round here, they're full of tip brain.
Fucking hellfire. I don't know. The wankers, mate, the wankers.
Well, look at that police commissioner's poll. Lois, they're all going mad about it on the internet, They're saying when trade unions fight for workers' rights, if they get less than 50% of votes, the government says that it's an invalid vote because there's not enough voting. Now there's only 15%, but it's the government's idea to have police commissioners, right? It's all right, it's valid.
Police commissioners. Fucking hell, we all know about policemen's balls.
Yeah, all by politicians. The people that stand in to be the commissioners are all failed politicians. As if we want politicians fucking trying to pull strings at police as well. Then they've got control of everything there.
Come back Enoch Powell and come back fucking Raoul Moat, then we're sorted.
Here, Martin, 100%, yeah. This must be the worstest government we've ever had.
Mark, I don't get that police commissioner thing. Why do we want them?
We don't. Nobody does. It's an American idea. Americans have police commissioners. But there's a lot of people in England that think it's not a bad idea, but certainly not run by politicians. We don't want politicians telling the police what they can and which sergeants to get rid of. The ones that's against MPs. They'd get rid of them, obviously, straight away.
You seen how much money they're getting paid?
Yeah, it's roughly 80 to 100 grand. That's what they're all going mad about. They're saying it's money for the old boys and the politicians, rather than letting normal people police the police. They don't need policing. Police don't really need policing, do they really? They just need to do the job.
Well, the police need to be police, don't they,
And MPs ought to be MPs rather than filling their own pocket.
No, don't let him in.
So, what's this about bedroom tax, Matt? Is that £21 a room?
No, £21. I think it's going to work out about £10.50 per bedroom that you're not using. They call it, if you want to look at it on the internet, they call it the unoccupied. The nickname is the bedroom tax, but I think they call it under-occupied. That's it, under-occupied.
Yeah, that chance, Mark, of taking a lodger in.
I've thought about that, Pat, but I want you to picture a scene, Pat, right? You take someone in for money like that, and the shit stinks. They get up in the morning, have a shit, and fucking house stinks. Then they're using all your cooking utensils. Then they're going to want to use your dishwasher and your frigging cooker and your frigging washer and everything, aren't they?
Well, they could be, and when you go out, Mark, they could be walking about house in your underpants.
Yeah, you know, I'm putting one of my socks on out of my old socks that I got off the dealer, man. I just don't fancy the idea of it. But I am looking into the having like loads of chinky birds coming across.
But Mark, I thought you couldn't sublet, Mark.
What do you mean? I'm allowed to have a lodger. I'm allowed to have as many lodgers as I can take.
Oh, didn't realise that. Be alright if you got a few fluffies in, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you know, like that. Get yourself on the internet and say, hey, can all come over, and on Saturdays, blow job, you can have half rent.
Yeah, Mark, does it say on information that's sent you then that you can take a lodger in and it stops the bedroom tax?
No, what the original idea was, as far as I know, I haven't read that, but as far as I know, the original idea was that the council will give you the opportunity to take a smaller house. If you refuse the smaller house, out you go. That's it. This is only if you can't pay the bill. Let's just say that you can't come up with the extra £20 a week, in my case, 21 quid a week. Then if you can come up with money, then that's all right. But if you can't come up with money, they'll offer you the smaller house. If you're getting into rent arrears at all, they'll offer you the smaller house. If you don't take that, that's it, you're out on your ass. Or you can, like I said earlier, you can take in lodgers to fill up the 2 rooms, and that's all right then, because your house doesn't come under the unoccupied agreement, if you know what I mean. But then, you know, I said you could charge them rent, I suppose, couldn't you?
Vanny. Fuck me. Mark, so I know you're not on benefits, Mark, but if you're on benefits and you're getting your rent paid by DHSS, do they, you know, if you're in a 3-bedder, do they still charge you, you know, £21? And if so, who pays it, you or the DHSS?
I'm not on benefits anymore, Patricia. I'm not on sick or all like that. I'm not on sick now.
Yeah, I know you're not. I said that. But it'd be interesting to know, you know, if somebody gets the rent paid by DHSS, do you have to still pay the £21? You know, do you have to find it, or does the DHSS?
No, it comes out of your money. For whatever money that you would have got, you're £21 less. You're £21 less. Whatever money that they're going to give you, if you're on the state benefit, that'll be deducted off your money.
Yeah, Vanny. Will the DHSS just pay in your rent?
Yeah, it's all to do with council, what they call it, rent credit, I forgot what they call it, but it comes out of that. The state takes it straight off you, that's all. They take it, but obviously you're 21 quid down every week.
Interesting. Vanny.
What's sickening about it though, the sickening annoying thing I think, is that, you know, there's 2 things that absolutely really annoy me about the whole thing. Number 1, apparently we're giving roughly £10 billion to foreign countries. India, Pakistan, I could go on, there's quite a lot of them that's in list. And apparently we're giving £10